This video is intended to describe a stationary travel-size light-tech mainframe named Harmonic Purification. And joining me for this dissertation on my lap will be my whimsical stick figure chakra map, as always, for a visual guide reference cue of chakra stimulation. So first things first, before I discuss the crystalline composition, will be the mechanism purpose of this device. So the crystal group is terminated to this salt candle with an incandescent bulb, most importantly to actually generate the heat, to generate the purification of the salt, which works as an agent to purify and charge and calibrate this entire closed loop circuit for basically pristine, wide open throttle, consistent charge at the current of electricity, light bulb illuminating and heating the structure to power the device. And also, right here is an alligator clip clipped right here, which goes to a cord that goes, most importantly, into the house ground. So why that's quite critical to discuss before any crystalline composition is notarized is that by having the purified charge of this entire device be grounded into the house ground, which connects all outlets throughout the entire space, by law, into a copper rod driven into the earth, oftentimes 8-foot long copper rod, by code, developed to, of course, bypass the force of lightning striking a house or any kind of electrical malfunctions that would manifest as a disruption in continuity. So the aspect of taking this entire crystalline frequency and going through all the outlets of the entire house makes a tangible pilot for a containment field for this energy to ground through any space, be it a house, hotel, Airbnb. It's quite the versatile, practical utilization of a high-frequency device developed to bring harmonic purification. So without further ado, I'll discuss the crystalline composition that's always at wide open charge, going through all the outlets of the space, seen like so, grounded in right there. So the aspect right here of the transmutation ratio up top is a combination of smoky quartz and hematite. Both are very strong grounders of energy. Hematite is an iron-based mineral that brings great grounding of all excess energies through the root chakra, firmly through the earth stars into the earth for reprocessing, in tandem with smoky quartz, much like hematite being an energetic composting of energy to pull all excess stray radio energies through the root chakra, through the earth stars into earth for reprocessing. So that aspect of the transmutation ratio works as a tremendous grounding of all excess energy for a consistent energetic dialysis for reprocessing at a very rapid rate. So that's very advantageous for putting through a space to have a constant purification ground by energizing an entire group of outlets. I can't express that enough, the critical importance of that intention of this design. So that, of course, works as a great scaffolding foundation to also take all the other frequencies yet to be mentioned and also ground them to make the magic real into the tangible range of the earth. Then right here, this is a rather exotic power pack. Starting off with Sedona juniper, seen right here from the wood range of Sedona, obviously, a very strong grounding place in the earth. Then right here, I'll describe these selenites and the kyanites first. So selenite by itself is a very fantastic 6th, 7th, 8th non-physical chakra stimulant all back to one's godhead, as well as it being a very powerful, effective way to clear debris from the higher self to the conscious self. And with that high-frequency induction, it works as a great divine transmutation of bringing high-frequency energy to the entire auric field and burning off stagnant energies as well. And also in a crystalline group seen right here in a closed-loop reactive circuit, takes the entire vibratory pitch of this device and works to harmonize all these crystals together, amplify and purify them consistently so that the high-frequency alignment of the higher self ratio also is encouraging the harmonization and blending of this entire crystalline group for peak efficiency. Then right here is black kyanite to encourage a very rapid grounding of excess energy in the earth. So kyanite is the most rapid transfer of energy in the mineral kingdom to encourage particularly the black ray to rapidly, super duper fast ground the energy, hence my whimsical penmanship of trying to illustrate that with my whimsical diagram, is the aspect of taking all this entire frequency grounded through the space and also rapidly grounding into the earth to encourage the most rapid transference, which works like a surge protector as well for any kind of high frequency inductions. And also, naturally, another agent to increase the contact patch of making the magic real. Then right here, the inner spectrum right here is actually the full spectrum of the 7 rays, with hematite at the top to work as a way to take the excess overture of the 7 rays and redirect and ground it, and once again utilize hematite to encourage the tangibility of the full spectrum, starting with clear quartz to be a neutral programmable sub-accelerant to intensify the current through the structure seen right here of ruby, the quintessential root chakra stimulant of notoriety, clear quartz into carnelian, the lovely orange ray stimulant stimulates the lower 3 chakras as well. Then clear quartz into tiger's eye, a great solar plexus stimulant as well as a liner of lower 3 chakras. Clear quartz into peridot, a fantastic 3rd and 4th chakra stone of abundance and growth. Clear quartz into emerald, the quintessential green ray heart chakra stone of abundance and of course great notarization and esoteric utilization. Clear quartz right here into aquamarine to be a tremendous cousin to emerald of the beryl family seen right here for a very smooth, compatible transition to the 4th and 5th chakras. Clear quartz into lapis lazuli, a fantastic Egyptian notarized esoteric utilized frequency of the 5th and 6th chakras. Clear quartz into amethyst, the quintessential violet ray crown chakra stimulant, thereby containing the unified stimulation of the entire chakra column in a very light dose. Then once again, the clear quartz to run into hematite to further ground and perpetually take this entire frequency group and ground it further into tangible range, firmly through the root into the earth stars, into the earth fluid processing. Then there's quite the exotic band around that, consisting of smoky, tourmalated quartz. So the aspect also of smoky tourmalated quartz works as also a neutral accelerant of black tourmaline actually in the matrix. Seen right like so, which works like a massive accelerant to black tourmaline, which is another very famous black ray crystal, quite in vogue for neutralizing negativity by, once again, firmly transmuting it into the earth for reprocessing. And so, with the black tourmaline quartz also works as a great way to accelerate the frequency into shungite. Shungite, quite the black ray crystal in vogue right now for being notarized to mitigate 5G EMF wavelengths of harmful, unnatural radiations we find ourselves contending with in modern humanity, as a tremendous carbon-based black ray transmuter as well, to once again purify and transmute energy very quickly. Obviously, there's quite the common theme for this little utilitarian travel size mainframe, which is developed for a practitioner who travels quite a bit and goes to a lot of different places. So obviously this is a small rendition of a stationary mainframe to be very uncumbersome in the journey that she finds herself under, of course. So with the shungite also providing another massive EMF mitigation transmutation, this is also very much in alignment with the archetypal designation of harmonic purification. To have the whole harmony of the 7 spectrums is a very light dose, as a full light body stimulant as well. Then to, of course, bring extensive purification wherever the recipient finds themselves going to. Hotels, for example, you plug that guy in, you fire it up, you plug it in here, it goes through the entire common ground outlet of any given space to basically make a very practical utilization of modern electrical engineering to transmute an entire space and maintain a very impeccable harmonic purification field disposition by design. Well, that would be it. Only about 9 minutes. Well, that's another very travel size, clandestine, relatively mainframe, and that'd be it. 1,000 blessings. May the force be with us all.